Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room? Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard? 'Cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame I rise, up from a past that's rooted in pain I rise. I'm a black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling in the I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Analysis of Still I Rise by Brittany Frazier. The tone throughout the poem, the author, she switches back and forth between comical and angry. For example, you may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies, that's anger. And 'cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room, that's more comical. However, the overall poem, it has a tone of triumph. The diction, the author uses impactful and harmful words throughout the poem. For example, trod, beset, hatefulness. For the point of view, she uses first-person point of view to assertively address the white audience against discrimination. For symbolism, the author uses the moon and the sun to symbolize her rising just like they do. For example, just like the moon and the suns, still I rise. The biographical information in civil rights movement, the author wrote this poem to bring light to the civil rights movement. It brought a lot of encouragement and strength to African Americans all over the country. Maya Angelou was a popular civil rights activist. She did a lot of work for Martin Luther King during this time period, and she was very successful at it. Repetition. The author uses repetition for phrases such as still I rise or I rise at the end of each stanza to help emphasize what the poem is about and its theme. For example, at the end, I rise, I rise, I rise. The rhyme scheme, meter, and form. The poem is organized into trochees and dactyls, stressed and unstressed. These metrical feet give the poem a falling meter. Every other line rhymes in the poem, like lies, rise, gloom, room, tides, rise. The theme of the poem is that the author is portraying the triumph of discrimination and rising against segregation. And the imagery is sight, the black oceans, bowed head and lowered eyes, and for here I laugh, soulful cries. For the figurative language, she uses similes throughout the whole poem. She was always comparing herself to something. For example, just like dust, I'll rise. Also, personification is used in the poem to emphasize her feelings. For example, you may cut me with your eyes. And the meaning to me, Not only is the poem about rising above racial inequality, it also stands for what you believe in personally. To me, it's a very powerful and inspiring poem.